You can start with Roy, you know,
Yeah.
one of the biggest hits of last year, and then the career has just peaked. I mean, so
Suraj Dubai was a song which was not something even I expected. Right now also Arman just got me a video and showed me that Korean people are sharing the song and looking at it. So the way it has reached out to the world market is great. And जब मैंने बनाया था for 2-3 years, I did not have any bias for the song. Everyone felt कि it's an ordinary song, it's an okay song, and obviously सबकी अपनी opinion होती है. And even I started losing little confidence on the song, so I stopped playing it to people. And then when that song was played to Mr. Bhushan Kumar, who was doing a really big film called Roy, I didn't know about the film, I didn't know what Roy was. And I went to his office and I stopped him in the lift. And I said, I have 5 songs and I want only 15 minutes. And if you don't like even one, I am already planning to quit music. अब एक भी पसंद नहीं आया था, I will run away from it. So he looked at me suspiciously, like, who are you? He didn't, because I had not met him, and I'd preferred not to meet him through dad or anything. So he said, okay, I'll give you 15 minutes. So I played him 4-5 songs, जिसमें से सूरज डूबा नहीं था. They were all love songs. And he said, good songs, I'll call you when I have a love story. Right now I'm doing a film called Roy. And I was like, okay, where I need a dance track. So I went 4 floors down and I came back up running when I remembered कि मेरे पास एक गाना है. Lots of people have rejected it, but if I play it to him, maybe he'll be the next person. एक और rejection ही सही. So when I played it to him, the reaction was insane because मैंने ऐसा reaction I had not seen from anyone. He stood up and he told me, he said, this is the song I want. And that conviction showed to me कि I think the song has something. And today, I completely give it to Bhushan Kumar sir because it was his choice. He took the song and there were many top composers, trying to be part of Roy, which is a great thing. And ऊपर से I had someone like Ankit Tiwari who's already a superstar with Sun Raya Tu Galiyan, and Meet Brothers already proven themselves with Baby Doll. So for me it was like, now how do I इस गाने के साथ जिस पे अभी मुझे confidence नहीं रहा, how will I prove myself? But it was just magic. It released on the 19th of December, and it's 1 year of Suraj Duba, and the song is still around. So it's a great feeling.
most of your films that have released in 2015 all the music have been chartbusters. What do you think has been the real reason behind the popularity? Where do you connect with the audience?
I think I make music which is very personal, which goes to my taste also. But in some way, I don't know how that personal is connecting to people. I feel कि जो emotions I'm feeling, maybe someone has felt, and I make all of my songs relating to the life my friends lead, the life I lead, their relationships, their moments. So it's a lot of things that I observe. I have always the word matlabi also, which me and Kumar sir coined for Suraj Dubai, came out of just someone telling me कि अरे यार तू बहुत मतलबी है, जब से you become a music director तू मिलता नहीं है. तो I believe it's these words that become those hook lines that people want to sing, क्योंकि जब normal बातचीत से एक ऐसी line आती है तो it remains. So my audience has always been my friends, my brother, his friends, my parents. So I always make a song and I play it to my friends first, even before going to a producer, even to a director. Situation anyone gives me, I first make a scratch and I play it to my friends, play it to my brother, dad, everyone. So I think somewhere everyone's opinion leke, and then I get my own angle to it. But it's completely soul, because if you see, lots of people have after Suraj Dubai said कि I've done a lot of dance tracks like a Char Shaniwar or a Zindagi Aa Raha Hoon Main and Saiya Superstar. So I just started getting the dance track thing. But luckily, a Hero Tera and an O Khuda somewhere changed, the perception कि नहीं ऐसे romantic songs भी आता है. So I think I'm just going with the flow and just making music which I connect to, and I'm just getting it out from my heart and soul.
Yeah. So as you said, dance tracks as well as romantic tracks, those have been the major compositions that you've done. Which one comes more easier to you when it comes to composing?
I love composing romantic songs. I find it very, because you can say it's easy also in a way, for me because I am a little bit of an emotional person, so it's easier for me. But a romantic track doesn't really depend on always a video or always a star. Sometimes क्या है, if a song is good and it gets the little promotion that it deserves, तो वो कभी कभी नॉन स्टार कास्ट नॉन ग्रेट वीडियो भी होता है, तो भी जाके it gets and connects to people. Whereas a dance track, there are many things, like everything comes down to your hook line. कि अगर वो सही नहीं हुआ, then your song is not gonna work. If the actress or actor in your song is not a big star, then maybe views will be less. So there are many factors for a dance track to choreography, colors. But a romantic song is सीधा जाके, if it touches you, then none of these factors matter. So not that I'm lazy, but I love making romantic songs.
And if you can just take us through the films that you've done this year. I mean, most of them have, as you mentioned, been done great on social networking site also.
I started 2015 with Suraj Dubai, and that was my only song from Roy, and that is what has made me who I am. I believe it's my lucky boy, and that's what has given me this position. After that, I started getting too many offers of doing EDM music, so I was little disconnected. मैंने सुना था. I remember Pritam sir had called me when Suraj Dubai had done well. He's like, बहुत अच्छा गाना है and अब तू फंस गया. I was like, why? Because he's like, now everyone's going to ask you to make this, and exactly that happened. So mentally I was like, I can make different music. So I wanted to little branch away from doing the same thing. I didn't want to do 3-4 same EDM tracks in the year and just vanish, maybe get typecasted. So I took a break, and I even told Bhushan sir, I want to do something new. If you have something unique in mind for me, I would love to do it, film or song. And it was Suraj Dubai ke baad we did something which was completely different, which was like a Zindagi Aa Raha Hoon Main. And Tiger Shroff came with this idea along with Ahmed Khan sir and Bhushan sir, that let's do a single for his fans, a way to give back to them. And we went to a new style, even though I didn't want to do a party track. EDM is still okay, So we went into a mold of EDM and Atif Aslam coming in. So I felt every time there should be something unique. Atif Aslam has never done an electronic track. Plus it had a little country music vibe. So it was a mix of 2-3 genres. And I was happy that it is not part of a film. I was like, this will be something new. Because once your film song succeeds, I think a lot of composers jump to doing films after films after films. But I was happy to jump into the non-film space because there is no situation. There is just a simple key, make something. And there are stories weaved around your songs. How Chal Wahan Jate or Main Rahu Ya Na Rahu also, the latest single with Arman that I've done, which has Imran Hashmi and Isha Gupta. So these things give a music director that freedom ki you make a good song, we will make a story around it. And the success of Zindagi Aa Raha Hoon Main, I think, paved way for a lot of singles this year, because when Zindagi Aa Raha Hoon Main clicked, Bhushan sir released Chal Wahan Jate also, which was my single with Arijit. And then Dheere Dheere, then Ayushmann Khurrana's singles. Everyone started doing singles. I did one single with Shilpa Shetty also, which was Wedding Ka Season. So singles just took off. Till then it was only Yo-Yo Honey Singh who was doing this space very well. There was no Bollywood guys doing it. So I'm happy that I jumped into this. So at least I can say ki apart from films, I've done something to at least try and revive the indie scene. And the response has been great. And then when this worked, then I got a chance to do different films. I did a film like Leela, where I recreated a track with Uzair Jaswal. Then I did Saiya Superstar, which is completely, I still feel not my style. I don't know how I made it, because it's a full Desi Shadi number and I'm not Desi. So, but these things started falling up. I kept on trying to be different in every film, and luckily God has been kind and my producers and directors have been kind. They let me do what I want. And then I did a Char Shaniwar. And so all is well. Roy, Hate Story 3 being my very big hit. We did a recreation of Tumhe Apna Banane Ka, and that song is still topping charts, which is unbelievable, and the film's also hit. So simultaneously I can say ki maybe somewhere my films may not have really hit 100-200 crores, but just bhi film mein I've been a part of, and the entire album also in a way has done well, and people have connected to the music, because film थोड़े टाइम के बाद चली जाई है, but the music has still lived on. So I'm happy with the kind of music that I've managed to give this year, and I hope I do it next year also.
You said people have connected to the music. Why do you think? I mean, where does that connect come from? You know, if you look at from the people's perspective.
Because see, something like a Twitter on all these social media, this is where I've got messages from Bangladesh, Indonesia, you know, countries which I never thought even listen to our music or like might know my song, where they have sent videos of people making covers of Hero Tera, Suraj Dubai. There have been people in America dancing to Hafte Mein Char Shaniwar. So you know, all my songs slowly have reached out. So when that response comes, so I get to know that at least this is the audience and they're liking your work. And even a lot of people, even my seniors who I've worked with and assisted for so many like Salim Suleiman and Amar Mohile, Preetam, Sandeep Chota, all these guys, when they have responded in such a beautiful way, ki when my music has done well, they have also been like an audience and said ki I really like that song. So kahin na kahin se I'm getting good feedback for the songs, which gives me, you know, more confidence to do better. So the thing is that it's not just India, it's outside India also that the music is connecting, which is great.
What makes it connect? What do you think? What is the secret behind that connection?
I think it's very simple, straight from the heart, and there was a very simple thing which I can say became my mantra to make music, which 6 years back I had met Mahesh Bhatt sir. And for me, I think only 3 people in this industry really have a great sense in music, at least in choosing music. That would be the Bhatts. They are undoubtedly the best. Then there is Salman Khan, who chooses good music, and there's Bhushan Kumar. I think these 3 people really can choose great music. So when I met him 6 years back, when I said I'm planning to, you know, work and one day I'll be a composer, so he told me a very simple thing ki in his typically his style, and ki beta, India has only 2 things, and you know, 2 styles. I don't know what genres तो बहुत सारे होते हैं, बट इस देश में सिर्फ 2 चीज़ें चलती हैं, या तो आप लोगों को नचा दो या तो उनको रुला दो. And that was a very big line. So I think I follow completely what he said, and I make a soulful song. The melody, even in my dance track, if you see, if you remove the EDM, in मतलबी हो जा जरा मतलबी दुनिया की सुनता है क्यों खुद की भी सुन ले कभी, it's like a romantic song. So kahin na kahin I focus on just making good lyrics and a melody that will be easy and will connect. So I don't complicate my music, because there is a lot of music that I know. I've done Western classical, I've learned Indian classical from my grandfather, but I don't like to pull all that and make music. You know कि सीखे हुए चीज़ों से I think sometimes you get very bound कि नहीं इस राग में रहना है, ये करना है. I have no rules. I just go with my heart and I just choose lyrics which I connect to and my writers connect to.
So how do you look at the entire year of 2015, and how is it going to help you in your coming years?
I think this year started off as a very big high with Suraj Dubai, and that put me into the youngsters, a new youngster that has come who's doing his kind of music, and that paved way for electronic dance music in India. And it's been a gradual good progression with Suraj Dubai, Zindagi, Chalwa Jate, Char Shaniwar, Tere Bin, Saiya Superstar. Every track I've tried my best and done differently, and I've got great reviews for it. So luckily those tracks, every director maybe in this country might have a favorite. Maybe my one song must have touched someone or the other. So if I've met like a Nikhil Advani, or if you can take like someone who directed a Hate Story. So they, apart from me working with them, they have other songs that I've done for different films. And Nikhil Advani loved a Char Shaniwar. So you know, some way I'm connecting to my directors. Even though I'm making music for the people, there has been a critical acclaim of my music also by the people who are in the industry, which a lot of people say is not important, but I think it's very important, because winning another director's heart for a song which is not in his film is a big thing for me. So it has set up a good roadway for me to now take things forward, and I feel the respect that I've got after Main Rahu Ya Na Rahu, I believe that has really changed a lot, because the composition, a lot of people have called me and said that we felt a 40 or a 50-year-old man has made this, which I take as a compliment, but I'm only 24, but I should be saying this. So it at least opened that angle. It had a ghazal vibe,
Yeah.
And a lot of, like, if you see usual Imran Hashmi songs, blockbuster, super hit, but they all have that little touch of Vishesh Films. Whereas Main Raho Ya Na Raho is completely away from that. It was a risk, even I wasn't sure it would reach out, but we gave it our best. So that एक maturity तक I have managed to show with this composition. So people have not just been like इसने सिर्फ dance tracks किया ये किया. So they have been able to analyze that throughout the year. I've been trying and doing different stuff, and it's paved way for me to do a film like an Airlift, which will be coming. I never thought I could handle a film like that, where I'm leading the album alongside Ankit Tiwari, also has done a beautiful song. So Airlift, and there are some really wonderful projects like MS Dhoni's biopic. That is a really big project for him, because I'm doing 6 songs in that. Till now I've just been 1, 2 in all films. So that might give me that whole, that full album composer, music director wala title. So I think my single songs have in a way shown to people that I can make an album too, luckily. So it's been a great year. I'm just trying now to close it on a good note by making Airlift music do well, that's all.
Somewhere, I mean, is there a conscious decision to connect to the youth and make music, keeping them in mind? Because you are such a young composer who's.
I think I automatically connect to youngsters, because my music, I anyways never think beyond my age. I never think I'll make a song for 20-year-olds or like 40-year-olds. But indirectly I managed to connect to them anyways. My tension is not the youth, because I am one of them. I've come out from the youth. So I'm their voice. But my tension is always, will my father like it? Will the seniors like it? Will all the 40 plus actors, composers, will it connect to them? So my effort now is to make a tune which connects to this and that generation, which a song like Main Raho has done. And I've also been given a chance to recreate some really beautiful songs, and I feel it's a tougher job to recreate than to make an original composition, because already when a song is a blockbuster and then you get a chance like Tumhe Apna, I was very scared. I was like, I cannot do this. It's a legendary song. So I think my versatility comes through because I keep things simple. I don't try to prove a point. So indirectly, youngsters like simple things. So I'm connecting there, and that whole soulful melody connects with the elders. So I think I'm just trying to keep both worlds balanced wherever I can.
Does so much success sometime be a little nerve-wracking or scare you at any point of time?
Yeah, it does, because I think it doesn't scare me, but I think it makes you okay. Now if you see, I did Suraj Duban, in one day it was like in 20 minutes it got number 1 on iTunes. Suddenly in one night it had 1 million. So you start expecting कि हर गाना ऐसा होगा, but that doesn't happen. I think every song has its journey, and तो वो एक expectation from yourself grows कि अरे यार, that song has done this, now how many views, because today everything is, apart from TV and CD, has restarted to YouTube. Like Ghana is a hit on YouTube, it plays more on TV, and the more on TV it plays, the more it reaches out. So it's all a chain. So वो एक pressure I always have कि I have to do better than my last song, but also the whole social media thing, because today when a song releases, people, even a film, आप आधे दिन में रिव्यू आ जाता है कि फिल्म अच्छी है कि नहीं अच्छी है, या गाना अच्छा है कि नहीं अच्छा है. तो people are ready with their pen and paper कि रिलीज हुआ, okay, we'll write against or for the person. So that pressure is always there, I think, but that's a good thing कि it helps me कि ठीक है अभी हो गया. I usually disconnect. Now once my Airlift song is out, I have moved on to Sanam Re. So that is my film where it will be an ashiki for me. My first love story where I have 3 songs. I'm frontlining that album, whereas I've got legends like Mithun, Jeet Ganguly, and I don't know who else was there. Jeet Ganguly and Mithun, and they are composing some wonderful songs. And they have done ashiki, and I look up to them. I'm just a junior in front of them. So leading the album with them is a very big responsibility. So I move on. The minute my song releases, I just find, मेरे को Twitter या इन सब से खबर आ जाती है. अगर गालियाँ पड़ती है तो I know it's a flop. अगर नहीं पड़ती है तो I know चलो it'll connect someday. So slowly and steadily, I think I have learned not to give in to the whole complete pressure, but I used to have it.
Last question. I mean, if you had to select one song, it's a little difficult from the year. Which one would be your song and why?
My song from this entire year. It can be non-film also.
Yeah.
For me, it would be Main Rahu Ya Na Rahu, because there's something in that song, because it was never made out of any situation. There was no motive behind it. It was plain. It's actually mine and Arman's tribute to our grandfather, Shri Sardar Malik, who was a great composer who's done songs like Saranga Teri Yaad Mein and many beautiful songs. So before he passed on, when I was in my 10th standard in school, he had looked at me and he told me he just pointed at me and said, "You just be the biggest composer of this country." And those were his last words to me. And I remember before dying, he used to always say, "I want to do an album. I want to do an album." So maybe he missed out on a dream. So when I heard the lyrics of this song that Rashmi Virag wrote and we started making the tune, I was in tears because I felt it was him talking to me. Because it says, "Main rahu ya na rahu, tum mujh mein kahin baki rehna." So these things. So for me, and luckily that song has flown. I have never seen any non-film song of mine only in the last, Zindagi Aaron and all have been like 25, 26 millions. Jalwan Jate also been there after 4-5 months. This has reached a 15 million in 2-3 weeks. So there must be something, there is his blessing, there is something in that song that I connect to. So that would be my most favorite song for me this year.